Liverpool have sprung a mid-season surprise, finalising a deal that few saw coming. With the campaign already in full swing and the title race heating up, this unexpected move has raised eyebrows and sparked plenty of discussion about what it could mean for Arne Slot's squad in the months ahead. Let's break this down in today's video, along with all the other Liverpool news from the last 24 hours. There is so much to discuss in today's video, so be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. But first, Ibrahim Konate is yet to decide on his future, despite claims in Spain that a move to Real Madrid was a done deal. But contract talks with Liverpool remain uncertain. Konate is into the final year of his contract at Liverpool, and a similar situation to last season appears to be playing out. While Virgil van Dijk and Mohamed Salah eventually signed new deals with the Premier League champions, Trent Alexander-Arnold sidestepped all questions on his future and joined Real Madrid as his terms neared expiry. Real are now courting Konate, and Spanish publication Marca claimed last week that Liverpool now view his exit as a done deal. However, The Athletic's James Pearce reports that sources close to the defender himself insist he is yet to commit to a move to Madrid. Talks between Liverpool and Konate's representatives are described as problematic, with it now closing on a year since sporting director Richard Hughes first began contact over a new deal. Though the late agreements with both Van Dijk and Salah do offer hope, the longer the impasse continues, the more likely it appears that Liverpool's number 5 will move on. The Athletic's David Ornstein reports that Arsenal have now agreed a new deal with William Saliba, which could increase the likelihood of Real stepping up their pursuit of Konate. In July, journalist David Lynch explained his belief that Konate's priority is to renew with Liverpool, and the player certainly hasn't given an indication that he is resolved to leave. But speaking in May, the Frenchman hinted at a difference in what Liverpool are prepared to offer and what he is seeking in terms of his next contract. "I know I have a lot of objectives with this club, to become a leader, to win everything. I am very happy here, to be fair," he told reporters. "This is another conversation with the club and my agent. We will see what will happen in the next few weeks, or I don't know when, but we will see, let me say that. Progressing? Not really. But my agent met the club last week, but I don't know what will happen. I cannot say what my agent said to me, but yeah, we will see what will happen." Konate added, "They made me an offer, and I replied to them with something, that is it." As is the case with Liverpool target Mark Guehi, if Konate were to join another club on a free transfer, it would be significantly more lucrative to him than if a transfer fee was required. Now, in a huge deal completed, Rio Ngumoha has signed his first professional contract, tying him to Liverpool until 2028, with the club announcing the deal following his 17th birthday. Ngumoha, who scored the match winner at Newcastle and has played 4 times already this season, turned 17 at the end of August and was therefore eligible to turn his scholarship into a first professional contract. He joined from Chelsea last summer, and the compensation for his switch has still yet to be agreed between the two clubs, with a tribunal expected to determine how much Liverpool will pay. The teenager made one appearance last season, but has already made his value to the first team known with his debut goal at Newcastle and in the week since. Ngumoha is seen as genuine cover to Cody Gakpo on the left wing, with Liverpool foregoing any investment in the position as to not block his pathway. Under a long-established structure at Liverpool's academy, Ngumoha's scholarship that he signed last summer earned him £1,200 per month. He is still expected to be taking home relatively modest wages despite his new contract. It is in keeping with Liverpool's policy of keeping their young players motivated by opportunity and not money, which will be a byproduct of their success on the pitch. He is a prodigious talent, and it would not be a surprise to see an improved, extended deal to come next year, as the maximum length of a first professional contract is 3 years. Ngumoha represents the latest young talent who is not short on confidence that he can make it at the elite level, though Liverpool will continue to manage expectations accordingly after making room for him. That's also the beauty still of football, that although we've spent a lot, sold a lot as well, there is still room for Ngumoha. Slot told reporters last month, if we only spend and not sell, then there was probably not room for him. But now there is room for him, and he can show his qualities. In other news, forward Federico Chiesa insists if he did not relish the challenge of competition posed by Liverpool's multi-talented squad, he would have already left for an easier life. The Italy international enjoyed his best game since arriving as last summer's sole signing, with a man-of-the-match performance in Tuesday night's 2-1 Carabao Cup win at home to Championship side Southampton. He provided assists for British record signing Alexander Isak and Hugo Ekitike, the pair alone costing a combined £200 million in a window of significant transfer business, which appeared to further restrict Chiesa's opportunities. With £100 million signing Florian Wirtz also arriving, plus the emergence of 17-year-old Rio Ngumoha, the future looked bleak, and the former Juventus man was linked with a swift return to Serie A. But Chiesa, who on the day of his signing 13 months ago was captured playing You'll Never Walk Alone as his private jet flew over Anfield, was not prepared to give up so easily. I play for a top club. This is maybe one of the top 3 in the world, he said. It's Liverpool. Of course they are going to buy top players. Of course the competition is high. If I don't want competition, I go to another team. But I want the competition, I want to play here. Competition helps you to become a better player. Already this season, Chiesa has featured for 137 minutes and has 1 goal. In the previous campaign, it took him until the FA Cup third round in January to pass that mark as he struggled for match fitness, managing just 465 minutes in 14 appearances. I do feel much better in terms of physical ability, and I think I have played more this year than last year combined. I'm happy, and I have to continue on this path, added the 27-year-old who scored the important late third goal in the 4-2 Premier League win over Bournemouth on the opening day. It was really difficult, but I don't think I was at the level the coach wanted me to play. I understood his choices. This year, it is different. I feel better physically and mentally. The coach has seen this and given me more opportunities. I'm glad that I have made some contributions in the Premier League. That is what Liverpool want from every player who plays for them. It is what the coach wants. If you play for Liverpool, you have to be able to make a difference. I'm very happy for the moment, and I have to keep working hard to get more chances in the future. Despite appearances, Chiesa has become something of a cult hero on the Kop, with their song about him hugely popular, even if it has created a fevered online debate in relation to the language it uses towards Juventus, considering the Heysel disaster history the two clubs share. Since last year, I have been feeling I needed to give them something back. These first few appearances this year, I've given them something, but I want to keep on doing it, he said. I like the chant, there is nothing wrong with it, but I have to give them more. The support is just amazing. Chiesa has even taken being left out of the Champions League squad in order to fulfill UEFA's quota on overseas players in his stride. Of course, I was sorry that I am not part of the Champions League squad, as to play in it is every player's dream, he said. I just said to the coach, okay, no problem. I will keep working hard and I will get my chances in the Carabao Cup and the Premier League. I am a professional player, I play for Liverpool, and to do that is amazing. But that is all for today's video. Thank you for watching, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. We post all the latest Liverpool news every day, so join our fast growing community so you never miss out. Thank you. I'll see you in the next video.